Hello, everybody, and welcome to another video. I wanted to talk today about a couple key things about some of the meme coins that are going up. They're going bonkers. Bonk, you get it? You see what I did there? Anyway, I'm going to talk about a few different meme coins. I'm going to make sure my phone is down, so while I'm talking, that doesn't happen. I get some interruptions there. But I want to talk about that, and I'll hint at a video that I made just for subscribers over at Economic Preppers. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me put that banner up. Let's see. Get that. The link will be in the description. All right. So you got this coming across here. That's the phone numbers and such. But let me see if I get the right brand thing up and banners. Let's see. Well, Economic Preppers. All right. So Economic Preppers is the channel. It'll be in the description. I'll shut the banner off so it's not so distracting. But you got this. See, I'm going to point to the correct shoulder. Oh, I got it right. There's my Twitter handle. That's how to follow me. But there's a lot going on in the crypto market right now. I want to share my screen and talk about a couple things that you can do to retrain your outlook on how to look at some certain things, how to set up coin market cap so you can start to think about things differently. And also just talk about the meme coins, why they're going up. Hint at the other video that I made that's only for subscribers, and that's over at Economic Preppers for the insider group. I'll share that link to as well. But let me dive right into the video here. And before I do that, because I always forget to say this, please, if you like this kind of content, like, share, subscribe, send out your socials. Tell somebody about it. Let them know what's going on here, how you can get more information from people you trust, like myself and Dylan, so we can keep you going. So let me first share my screen here so that we'll start to talk about the details. So here we go. So first off, Economic Preppers. This is the place to go to check us out. If you go up to the inner circle, click here. You can join us. You can join us for joining the access, and it's $47 a month. I think our next AMA is on the 13th, which is a Wednesday evening. We do it West Coast time, 5 p.m., so the most people as possible can attend. I know it's difficult for the West Coast people who are working, but the East Coast people, getting them past 8, 9 o'clock, they turn into pumpkins that late. So we have to balance it all out. But we do record all the videos too. And you can submit questions ahead of time. So when we do videos or when we answer questions, you have that question available. And plus we have a Telegram too. And we have different ways to speak about it. And Dylan's doing a revamp on the site. We're doing lots of work here. Lots of things being done behind the scenes. But I just made a new video. And it's going to be behind the paywall very soon. And I send it over to Dylan probably after I'm done recording this one. And that's going to talk about why a lot of basically the secret sauce of how to understand all these different projects. And obviously I'm not going to put that out for free. Sorry, this is not the way we work, because we do have to keep the lights on and make these recordings and all that other good stuff and put food on the table, which costs more and more these days. But anyway, we're keeping it nice and cheap for you, $47 a month. Join us over there. We got the AMA. We're going to be doing more and more content. We got this coming out to you to explain how to look at all these different projects. But first, let's talk about these meme coins. Let me share my screen one more time. Well, there's the site. But first off, let me talk about these 4 different channels here. Oh, thank you. So here's Bonk on Coinbase, and you can see it's just skyrocketing all-time high numbers. This is on a daily chart. So Coinbase has only had it on there since I think the beginning of the year. So you can see that it's kind of crazy. It's going up. Let's see. Let me measure this. Let's see. Can I measure this? Measure. Measure. No, measure. Try again. Measure. I'll do it. Let's say here. Oh, that's close enough. So we can see it's gone up 250% in the last week or so. All right, and each one of these bars is a day. So I can zoom in. So let's finish that there. Let me zoom in on the timeline, which, yeah, please hide that. I just zoom this way. There we go. Boom. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So almost consecutively, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Went up straight for a week. There was some profit taking, and then it went up 3 more and went crazy. Now, this is a pattern that's not unique to Bonk right now. It's gone up 250% in, say, a week and a half. Stop that. Shib is doing similar things. Okay. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a little daily pullback, and then 2 more days. And how much is that going up in that time frame? And you can see the volume is going crazy too. Okay, volume is a great indicator that stuff is going on. So this measurement, 330% for Shiba Inu. Pepe coin, which I saw another video. Oh, this was painful to watch. He said it was Pepe the Pew. And I'm like, no, that is not the reason. If you don't know the origin of Pepe coin, it is with a particular network of people. They shall remain anonymous, if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what the 17th letter of the alphabet is, you should probably look that up too. But it's kind of their mascot. Okay, that's what Pepe token is about. So if you support that kind of conversation, then you support that token. So 600% up for Pepe coin in about 2 weeks. And then lastly, Bonk, who's also gone bonkers. Oh, I just did bonkers. I just did Bonk. So I was looking for Doge. Doge is going to be looking the same. There's Doge. You can see there it is, and this is off of Binance, but I'll zoom in again. And if you look at this is a nice little indicator too. Normally when RSI gets above 80, that means it's overbought. But for technical stuff like this and for crypto projects, this can happen. Okay. Then when you get into a true bull run, you've got Doge is up over 100% in about, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Okay. Crazy stuff. All right. So let me drop out of here. And so this is just what's happening is people are just like all this volume's coming in and all the meme coins are just going crazy right now. And it's just really just people piling in. So, but how do you take a look at this? What's your best way to analyze like how to take profits? And I know that people were talking about profits. That's something we talk about, not financial advice. Of course, we don't give out financial advice. This is education, how to look at charts, how to read them, how to read these projects, how to understand them better. There's more stuff behind the paywall over at Economic Preppers. But this particular, these tokens are going crazy because people are piling in. But I wanted to show you one last thing for today, and that's how to look at these projects in a different way. And we mentioned this on our AMA. Okay, sharing my screen one more time again. Here is CoinMarketCap. You can see the default view. That's fine. First off, find these meme coins that we're just talking about. This and CoinGecko are the two basic websites that you want to look at for seeing your coins and all these different parameters and descriptions of the projects and such. But you have CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. CoinMarketCap I like for certain features in CoinGecko, but I like for others. I also like the CoinGecko app a little bit better, but it really becomes down to your preferences. So that's first off, Doge. It's a top 10 coin now. It's a meme coin, but it's top 10. Again, it's Elon Musk's. It's one of his favorites. It's up there. Its market cap is, you see, Bitcoin is obviously the king of the mountain here. It is 1.3 trillion, but Doge is 25 billion. It's up there. It's almost as big as Cardano. XRP is like maybe not even 50% bigger. It's bigger than Shiba Inu, who's next. That's number 10. They're both top 10s. That's two meme coins in the top 10. Pepe would be next, which again is the meme coin. That's 3 billion. That's number 40. A little bit further down is Theta Network, and then just a few more steps down is Bonk. Right, that's 2.1, almost 2.2 billion dollars. So you can see they're all like Monero is about the same size as Bonk and Theta and Pepe. That's the kind of craziness that you see on these websites. So again, the format review, you just see that you've got the price, you've got the 1 hour change, the 24-hour change, the 7-day change, the market cap, which is just the price of the coins times the number of available coins, the 24-hour volume, and circulating supply. Now, if you want to go a little bit more advanced, you can hit this customize button. And that's what I did. So you hit this customize button, then you can start to add features like priced in Bitcoin. And you see if I add it, it goes to the back of the list. So what I do is I move that towards the front, right? Move that way up to the front. And then I'll add the 1 hour change in Bitcoin and 24-hour change in Bitcoin. And I'll move those to right after the regular 1 hour and the regular 24-hour. And I hit apply changes. And then it looks like this. So now I've got priced in Bitcoin, 1 hour in Bitcoin, 24-hour in Bitcoin, and so on. So if I hit, so you can see Bitcoin is priced as exactly as 1 Bitcoin, and everything's priced now, and you don't see dollar signs, you see the Bitcoin sign. The name of the game is getting as much Bitcoin value as possible because Bitcoin is the best store of value on the planet that we know of, the best asset, because it's the only asset we know that has a fixed amount. They can find more gold. They can find more silver. They can dig for more oil. They can find all these different other commodities. They can make some of them as well. Obviously, they can print currency like there's no tomorrow. They do that all the time. But you can't just make more Bitcoin. You can't hit you can't hit a well. You can't hit a vein of Bitcoin and start having more Bitcoin. So we know the supply. There's only 21 million. And that supply is going to have some shock to it in about 6 weeks when the halvening comes. So now let's take one more look at back to the same chart, and we're going to look at the prices of these coins here. And you can see the 24-hour change. Let's take a look at the 24-hour change in Bitcoin. So since you have these new columns, you can also click on the title and it'll make changes. So here's the top 100 in terms of 24-hour change in Bitcoin. You can see right at the top, Shib Inu is at 55, almost 56% in terms of Bitcoin. So it's beating Bitcoin by 55% for the last 24 hours. And you can see a lot of other coins are doing the same. Theta's up 20%. Doge has kind of cooled off to only 9%. Pepe at 4.5%. And you should have the other, where's the other meme coin? Bonk. Okay, so Bonk's about an even down less than 1% since I'm recording this a little bit later due to some editing issues. I didn't share my screen right, but it's so like you see your top 10 basically are still your meme coins. And these are the coins where if you were considering selling some of this and taking profit, you could take it in terms of Bitcoin and be ahead in terms of Bitcoin. So that's one strategy that's out there. Now, one last thing before I close out the screen. Again, here's Economic Preppers. Hit the inner circle button, hit the click here now, and you can subscribe over to see us. We can talk more about these kinds of features on the AMA and all the different topics and taking profits for educational purposes only, of course, not financial advice, but we can talk about all those things about the supply going down as far as the availability of Bitcoin, when that's going to run out, what the halving impact is, and all sorts of other things on the AMA. If you want to know like how to take profits and what to do strategy wise, I think you got to get the hint by pricing things in Bitcoin where you want to store your value. So when altcoins run, that might be the place you store your value. Just not financial advice, but something to think about. But that's why you need to retrain your brain to think about things in terms of Bitcoin, not dollars. No one alive in the US or anywhere else in the world has ever seen a world without the US dollar in existence, because it started back in 1913. Or it's over 110 years ago. I don't think there's anyone that's 110 on the planet at this point. Maybe there is, I'm not sure, but pretty safe bet that there's no one watching this video that's over 110 or even over 100. If you are, if you have an old, if you're of age or a certain age, you can leave it down in the comments. If you're over 65, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know the demographics of this audience, but in any event, the point is that everybody thinks in terms of dollar in the US, but look at other countries. Look at Italy, France, and Germany. There used to be the German mark, the Italian lira, the French franc. Those are all gone. They've been replaced by the euro. So currencies do come and go. The average lifetime expectancy of a currency is about 28 years. Now, the dollar has been reinvented several times over its life, most recently the global financial crisis in 2008. But they keep kicking the can down the road to keep the dollar going, which is really a Federal Reserve note, and it doesn't represent what the true constitutional dollar is. But if you want to talk more about that or other things, join us over the AMA, learn how to take profits, not financial advice, but learn how to look at other coins as well. Even better videos over there. But with all that said, leave a comment down below. I read them all. I really appreciate you spending some of your valuable time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.